Hello everybody, it's Basilis here, and welcome back to FTB Infinity from a Ryotcraft server. Today it's just going to be a shorter video. I've got something specific that I want to show you that we're going to get onto straight away, and after that I'll take you for a little look at my changes I've done to the storage system over there. So let's get right to it. So one of the things that kind of annoys me about this area in space is all of these Natura clouds in the sky. I mean, you don't get clouds in space. Well, not these kind of clouds anyway. I have plans to use some of these, but I don't want them hanging around all around my space station. So I really want to remove these. So what you think is, okay, let's sink into them first, because that's what you do. Use our pick. Oh, this is so slow. Spade, still slow. Axe is slow. Even with that hammer, it doesn't break more than one block. So really, they're kind of painful to get rid of. And there are a lot of them around. So I was thinking about how to get rid of these. I tried a Buildcraft filler set to clear mode, which you can set up and it will remove all the blocks within a given area, which is painful to set up, and there's a lot of area to cover. So went back to the drawing board, had to think outside the square, which, being Minecraft, is a bit difficult to think outside of a square, isn't it? But I came up with a little bit of a solution, which is this little tool here. I mean, the other thing I want is I actually want to collect some of the cloud blocks to use for something. So initially, I thought, okay, I can exchange them. Wait 1 second. Ooh, wrong thing. Shift right click on that to set what I'm changing for. I can exchange those, and then my hammer will work a lot faster on those than it does the cloud block, and it does more than the one block. It's still going to be a pain to do all of these, but there's a much better solution. For me, the best solution I've found is set to sand, because I'm above the void here, and we just change these to sand blocks. They fall down into the void, get replaced in my inventory with the cloud blocks. I get the cloud and get rid of the clouds, and what's happening? It should be working. I have run out of inventory space. I think that might be what the problem is. Okay. Yep, that was the problem. Okay. I can also increase the distance, so let's go up to a radius of 5 and do large areas all at once. Now, this wouldn't be a great solution for if you're, say, in the overworld, leave a whole lot of sand lying all over the ground, or a whole lot of cobble up in space. But if you wanted to collect a lot of cloud blocks, it's always pretty easy to make a world and then just use that, collect the clouds in there. A world that, say, you're collecting other resources in, and you don't care what it looks like, just replace them with cobblestone, and then yeah, you get all the cloud blocks. So that is that. And so let's go have a look at what I've done with the storage system now. By the way, did I actually even mention that's a resonant exchanger? Should be something I mentioned first, but anyway. It does take a little bit to build a resonant exchanger, and I've left one block there. Oh well. Let's just have a quick look at the recipe for that. Resonant exchanger. That's here somewhere, and I'm missing it. There we go. A tesseract, not too hard once you've got lots of materials: Enderium, Enderai, and resonant flux capacitor. And that's kind of the annoying bit, going down that path of the capacitors. But I made one of these anyway, because as you noticed the other day when I was building on my floors, I was just using cobblestone. And it's much easier for me to come through and use this to replace the blocks. I'm not going to do that because I'm going to end up with a whole lot of sand in my base, but replace the blocks in place rather than digging them up and placing them back down. Oh yeah, we had a party here the other night. Wine, fridge, pool table. Woohoo! Anyway, this is what I've done in my storage area. I've set up a lot of these storage drawers, which all are upgraded to diamond, which allows you to have a lot more storage in them. These work kind of like Jabber barrels, but you can have 4 items in each one, and the diamond upgrade does 8 times the base value. I could have gone to emerald and got more, but the blue works better with the decor in here. So I've got this set up to store a whole lot of different things filled up. They get to 4,000 ingots in each one, and a whole lot of the items I get a lot of are going to end up in those. Then I'm going to have this other storage, which is for mod specific items, and then downstairs I have overflow, for example, for iron. Is that iron? No, that's tin. Aluminium. Anyway, 15,000 aluminium. Maybe, yeah, iron's around the corner. 34,000 iron. So obviously that doesn't fit in the chest upstairs. And I rejigged my grinding and smelting arrangement to make it fit in a bit nicer, and this area is starting to look pretty good to me. This is where the input comes in, and they're starting to fill up, because as I'll show you in a second, my upstairs overflow chest is filling up. But yeah, it goes into the same as before, grind up, smelted, comes out here into the system, but now it all feeds into these deep storage units, a lot of which aren't actually set up yet. But when I set those up, I just add on to them a filter to say what goes in them. Going up to the storage drawers, it feeds into a drawer controller, which means that can actually add items into any of the drawers here, and it can add items into any drawers that are directly connected or connected to drawers through it, which these ones over this side and these ones over here aren't. But there are these trims that you can put in that look like the drawers, but they also act as a joining block, so that means that this controller is connected to all of these. This has 2 inputs into it, because I've made it so that if I pull items out of the chests at the top, if there are spare items down in deep storage, it will refill the chests up there. Had to use 2 different channels for that, because it was kind of doing this loopy kind of putting items in, taking it out, putting it in, taking it out, and that was not fun. So I've got that. Then my up the top overflow chest, which is overflowing right now, I need to actually set up some of the, for example, lapis has got up to 4,000. I need to set up its deep storage unit down below to accept that. Same with gold, and sapphire and peridot, and set up the mod storage for those other ones. Yeah, it's quite a bit of setup compared to AE, but I like building structures like this, so there's that. And I have my self-opening door, and it closes again, which I actually wish went a lot quicker, but I'll have to look in to see if there's a quicker option for that. But anyway, that's all for this episode. Just a quick update and to show you the cloud collection technique that I've come up with. I hope that you had fun finding that out, and I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you again later. Bye!